freaking camera. Hi, Anita. What's going on with hubby? No, he's not sick. He has pain under his stomach. He has a groin hernia, but it hasn't bothered him in years. And we don't know if that's what's causing his pain, because it's right under his belly. And I don't know, we don't know what's going on. If it gets worse, I'm taking him to the hospital. But he's resting. He couldn't even watch the football game tonight. He was in so much pain. Oh, I know. But we're not sure if that's what's going on. Because he's had one groin hernia taken out and had mesh put in many years ago. But he also has one on the other side, and it hasn't bothered him in years. So I don't know if that's the problem. I've been trying to message cardiac, but I know she's at work. Yeah, I'm hoping he don't. If he doesn't feel any better tomorrow, I'm taking him to the hospital. Not to this one either. I'm taking him to Brandon, where he had his last hernia surgery. When he had his belly hernia taken out. Come on now. Get off the computer, hon. There you go, sneezing on my computer again. You little stink. Get off the computer, hon. And this has been one of the, I mean, I've been running around trying to keep the house clean, take care of the animals. I've been trying to help him around the house. And so he doesn't have to lift anything because it hurts to lift anything. Hi, KMT. So, oh, you changed your name. Hi, Dark. How you doing? I know. Hi, Wayne. KMT is SGG Dark. He changed his name. That's cool. That's cool. My husband's nephew races. Or grandson, not nephew. His grandson races. Which I gotta see something. I gotta see what we didn't make it to the race that we were going to make it to yesterday, and I want to see if he won. I didn't even look it up on Facebook. What kind of dangerous racing? Hi, Sherry. Hi, honey. How you doing? Dang it. No. What are you doing? Be careful. Dark, you got to be careful with that stuff. Is the picture up there? I don't know if he's still got the picture up there. Morris, you got to get down for a minute. This is what his grandson does. That's what his grandson races them and trucks. But he's only like 13 years old. Thank you, honey. Hi, Fruit Pig. Oh, I understand, honey. I understand, Sherry. I completely. That's why when I put that on your channel for Kevin the Fam, he lost his son over a month and a half ago in a train wreck. And you should have seen the support coming in his channel for him. You should have seen the support in his channel last night. Morris, what do you want? Hang on. Come on, let's go. Go. See you later. That's why I did that, so you could be in there with people that will have your back. I mean, there was from every community, every people I didn't even know. People I mean, everybody I knew and people I didn't know were there to support Kevin. And I just figured you might want to be in there with people like that because he would have had, you know, he would have understood and a lot of people in there would have understood. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Ro. You're right. So it wasn't to do anything. It was for you to maybe come in and get around people that will be there for you. I mean, you should have seen the people there. He has never had over 100 likes in his channel in any stream he's ever done. And he had over 200 likes and probably twice as many people. Because he went to the crash site that had happened. And it wasn't the train's fault, and it wasn't his son's fault. His son didn't see the train coming from the same direction he was coming when he turned. And the train was going 50 miles an hour, and all they had were the red lights that flash. They didn't have the arms. They don't have the arms. If they would have had the arms, it wouldn't have happened, you know. Like he said, if they would have had the arms there and they would have came down, he would have stopped, or he wouldn't even turn. Oh, I understand, Anita. Yes, Sherry, you know we're all here for you. And there's more of a community that's here for you if you ever need it. You know that. More than just what comes in my channel. You know that. I'm hoping Linda Lee's doing good after losing her daughter on Christmas. Yes. That's like I'm saying, I'm worried about my husband. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if I'm asking cardiac, but I know she's at work. And I'm sure she'll reply to me when she gets a chance to. Because she's an RN, I figure she might know something. Shoot. See, I don't get notifications. And you know, the other night in my stream, I made it to 550. Well, they took 9 of my subs away from me. YouTube. Or they unsupported me. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'll get it back. I'm only 2 away now, so we'll see. No. 3 away. Yeah. What group? Oh, my hand itches. That's YouTube, and people that don't want to be subbed to you, they unsub. So you always get them back one way or another. Of course we will. On Facebook or on here? Okay, hang on. Yeah. Oh, I see it. I see it now. Thank you, Wayne. Yeah, I don't know. Hi, Miss Green Thumb. Hi. I see you're in Arizona. I haven't made it to your thing, but I see you're in Arizona, Miss Green. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, it's cold here, so most of the kitties are bundled up on the blankets and stuff. Tommy Tom. Yeah, right, Tommy. Oh. I don't have any food for you. All right, Anita. Come on, baby. You're going to press a button and my stream is going to go bye-bye. I wonder who's live tonight. I know Wacky just ended his stream. Yeah, and Lunatic Dad's trying to get to 15K, I see. Welcome back. Oh, I bet. I've never been to Arizona. That's where Alice Cooper lives. That's where Alice Cooper lives. Hi, Paul. Oh, I bet. I had to go and buy a cheap heater today because the other one took a crap, and now I've got to invest in a microwave. So if it ain't one thing, it's another. Yeah, he lives in Arizona. I don't know if he's there right now. I think he's touring or might be in the recording studio. I don't know. I have to check on that on my Alice groups on Facebook. Because he's supposed to be having an album come out soon, so I got to check on that. Yeah, Paul, my husband, that's cool. I just got a new phone too. I get my case on Friday. I get a case for it. It's coming by Amazon on Friday, so I'll have a case for it Friday. But Paul, my husband, is having pains. Yeah, I haven't got a case for it yet. Friday I'll get it. My husband is having pains under his stomach. Like he can't lift anything without hurting himself. And see, he has a hernia on one side, but it hasn't bothered him in years. And he had a hernia on the other side, Paul, but he's had that one taken out and he's got mesh put in. But this is many years ago. And it just hurts right under his belly. And I was wondering if you would know if a hernia would cause pain like that. Because you're a male. That's why I'm asking. I've been doing good. Or if you've ever had a hernia down there. I don't know. I'm just asking. It would cause pain like that? Okay. Yes, but would it hurt under the belly? Being a hernia down there, would it cause pain under the belly? Would that be causing his pain? Because he like doubled over. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, kitties are all good. They're all sleeping because it's cold out. I've got the heater going. I've got blanket. Whoa. I got blankets all over the place, so. So, if it doesn't get any better tomorrow, I'm taking him to the emergency room. So I'm gonna probably get up early and help him out with taking care of the kitties. The biblical hernia, oh, underneath the belly. I mean, he's had one above the belly button. He had that one taken out a year ago, January, or a year ago this month. The one above it, he's had taken out. It's below. He has a groin hernia, but it hasn't bothered him. But we thinking that's what have. Yeah, he had the one above his belly button taken out, along with his gallbladder a year ago. Might be back. All right. Because instead of hurting up here above it, it hurts below it. Okay. Well, if I take him to the hospital, I'm taking him to Brandon Hospital because that's where he had his surgery for his one hernia. And they would have his records for that surgery. I hope not. I hope it's not that. But he has a lot of pain around his belly lately. I mean, the scar tissue from the surgery last year is over here. It doesn't really bother him like it was there for a little bit. The scar tissue, now it's under his belly. It's like cramps. He said it feels like cramps. Yeah, I hope it's nothing worse. I hope not. That's why if he doesn't feel good tomorrow, we're headed to the hospital. Yes, I have a TV on. I don't know. I didn't ask him. I will ask him in the morning, though. Yeah. Let me shut it off. There, I shut it off. That way you can tell the difference. That's me. With a little bit, though. Yeah, that's cool. That's okay. Yeah. Sometimes I leave it on because the news comes on at 1. The replay of the 11 o'clock news comes on at 1. So sometimes I leave it on. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask him in the morning. But I will get up somewhat early and help him out tomorrow. Where's everybody at? Ten people watching, and there's only like 3 in the 4 in the chat. Oh, I will. I will. I will. I will. Because I've been doing all the lifting lately, you know, so he won't hurt himself. Like the big bags of cat food we get, I've been lifting that. And we've been like, instead of taking, because we have the wheelbarrow of trash, he hasn't even been able to take that over. I mean, we have to lighten the load just to take it over. When I had to bury Ambrosia the other day, I had to dig the grave, which was no biggie. But I buried Ambrosia the other day. Come here, Tommy. This is Tommy. This is Tommy. This is Tom Tom. Yes, this is Tom Tom. Oh, he ain't lifting nothing. That's why I'm going to start getting up with him. Yeah, I call him Tommy. I was watching Mo Sargi when he was live earlier, and he has a pretty cat. He has a Bengal cat. I think they call them Savannahs, I think. And his cat's name is Tom. I'm typed in chat, I said, I have a cat named Tom. Tommy Tom. The rest of the kitties are sleeping. Thank you, CRT, thank you. Yeah, I'm a big Alice Cooper fan. Big Alice Cooper fan. And usually I'm doing something paranormal, but I don't do it in my house except for maybe the K2, and I might do dowsing rods or something like that in my house. I do spirit box outside my house, CRT, and I go to graveyards and explore graveyards, and I'm planning on trying to find places other than graveyards to explore. I'm planning on doing more. Plus, I do card readings, and I talk about my kitties, my kitties, my babies. I talk about my fur babies because I have quite a few. Hi, James. Hi, bro. Don't lay on the computer, Peanut. And you're welcome here anytime, CRT. I know, I've just got to find them. I don't want to drive too far, you know. I mean, there's some places in Tampa I want to investigate. I might just go to the library one day and walk around the library, the outside or the inside. Inside, I got to be quiet. But outside, I can walk around it with the K2 or the spirit box. Because they say it's haunted by a little girl. Okay. That's weird. That's weird. I have to do that too sometimes when I'm looking for people. I have to look to see if they're live. That's why I let everybody know I'm going live on on Messenger. That way you guys know I'm going live. Yeah, but yeah, my husband's in a lot of pain, and if he doesn't feel any better tomorrow, I'm throwing his butt in the car and we're going to the hospital. I mean, he's bought some. He bought some stuff. He bought some pain meds that help cramps, because I guess he's saying it feels like cramps. He could be constipated. I don't know. I didn't ask him. Hi, Maria. Hi, hon. I seen you. Yes, it's my husband, hon. It's not me. It's my husband. And he don't know if it's his groin hernia or what. Bless you, Peanut. But yeah. I will. I will. I'll put it in my group on Messenger. Boop, 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 ba-doo, 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 boop, boop. But I'm fine, Maria. It's just my husband I'm worried about. Again. No, when I took him to the hospital the other day. Oh, yeah, he's calling his primary tomorrow. He's calling his primary to up the date from to see her, because he's not supposed to see her to February, and he needs to see his primary like tomorrow. But he won't get in tomorrow. But he's going to change the date to see her, like hopefully in the next week. Because he does need to see her. About his sugar and about some other stuff. His sugar, his iron. He's waiting on a tester, a new tester for his sugar. He's waiting on a new tester. A company that his insurance covers It's supposed to be sending him a new tester. Yes, very true, Paul. Very true. He needs to do something. He's the kind of person that we'll see what happens tomorrow kind of person. It's like, no, Jim, you need to go now. Because if I'm in pain like he is, I've already been at the hospital. Or I would have went to my primary as a walk-in. Freaking kitty. I was cleaning my stream off, my computer off. Yes, my husband is the same way. He's very stubborn. That's why I say we butt heads a lot. Because I guess we're both strong signs. He's a Libra and I'm an Aries, so. And Aries is a fire sign. I know that much. Yeah, he puts it off. If he feels better when he gets up, it's like, no, I don't need to go. But yes, you do. Because you may feel fine when you get up, but you're going to be hurting later on. Give your body time to wake up. You'll be hurting. Hi, Melinda. Yeah, my husband's not feeling well either. You need to go see your doctor too, Melinda. If you're in a lot of pain and you're sick, you need to go see your doctor too, hon. Well, he's been drinking apple juice. And I should tell him tomorrow to take a laxative, maybe. And he got some of that magnesium citrate because he thought he was going to have to do his colonoscopy. But he has to go do some tests before he can do it because of his breathing, because of him needing oxygen at night. He has to take an EKG. And a CT scan of his lungs, I think. Oh, you're talking about the magnesium citrate stuff? You're okay, Paul. You didn't have to retract that. Okay. I'll have him drink a bottle in the morning. We have grape flavor. They have cherry, grape, and lemon here. At Walmart, they have cherry, grape, and lemon. Yeah. So he's got the grape flavor. Yeah, I have him drink one in the morning. And take a laxative along with it. And see if that helps. If it doesn't, it's something else. I don't care for the cherry or the lemon. I like the grape one. When I had to do mine, I got the grape one. Little flash. Little flash. Little flash. He'll lay there because it's warm. What baby? I'll feed you before I go to bed. I'll give you some wet food before I go to bed. Lemon and cherry. They have all three here. Cherry's not bad. The cherry's not bad. But I won't drink the lemon because I don't like lemons. Neither one of us like lemons. Yes. We have Family Dollar, we have Dollar General, and we have the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I don't like lemons. I don't like lemons, period. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, Paul, we have Family Dollar. I have one this way and one that way. Look for a glass bottle. The liquid is red. Yeah, I know what you mean, Anita. Do you know the name of it? Paul? Yes, very true. I drank the lemon one time, way back. And I didn't care for it. The only way I like my lemons is when I'm eating like seafood. I put like squeeze some lemon juice on the seafood. Other than that, I hate lemons. Hi, Tanya. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's my husband I'm worried about, Tanya. Magnesium. I have two bottles in my fridge. Paul. I have 2 bottles in my fridge. and they're clear. Hang on. Watch out, little man. Because he was supposed to do a colonoscopy, and he has to do some tests before he does it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So many people are passing away. Yeah, I am. Oh, man. That's a long time, Tanya. I'm sorry to hear that. You're in our prayers, honey. I mean, I've had a couple people on here besides Kevin. Besides Kevin, the fan lost his son. I have another friend that was just in here. She lost her husband on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve. And then I have another friend that lost her daughter on Christmas Day. Aw, 16. Me and my hubby have been together for 17 years. Yeah, these are my kitties. I have many kitties. Yes, you're in our prayers, Tanya. I'm sorry to hear that, honey. I know. I lost my husband. I lost my husband. I lost my father to cancer, not my husband. I lost my father to cancer when I was little. And I lost my father to cancer. Yes, well, kind of say we got married. We were going to get married, but when I met him, he was still married to his ex-wife. And about a year later, she got a divorce from him and married the guy she's with now. We were going to get married a couple times, and we just never did. You know, we're, to us, we're married. I mean, in our minds, we're married. Well, we've been together for 17 years. We've been through hell and back, me and my hubby have. Been homeless, addicted, all that. But that's all behind us now. Yeah, very true. Very true, Tanya. Yeah. We've had some hard times. We've had good times, but we've had some hard times. 6-1. We met each other. It's a long story how we met. On your birthday. Wow. Yeah. I think I just seen an orb go by. I don't know if that was an orb or what, but Oh, that's Gizmo. No. No, no, no. Little brat. Ow. Yeah. I mean, we've been homeless, addicted, all that. We've been together since, well, I'll put it this way. It was like a jailhouse romance. Because he went to prison for breaking into his own house. Because in Florida, if a woman lives with you for at least a week and gets mail at your house, whether the stuff is in your name or not, it's her house. So actually, if we break up or something, this is my house, not his. And I went for drug charges, but then he got out before I did, and we met through writing each other. Hi, Eileen. Yes, it is. We just sat at home for our anniversary this year, or last year. This year, we're going to do something. We're going to go out somewhere. But it's not till November, so our anniversary is in November. The 14th of November. How you doing, Eileen? But I've been over 12 years clean. We've both been over 12 years clean. Over 12 years clean and sober. Mostly clean, because alcohol is not my problem. Alcohol, I could take it or leave it. But it was the harder stuff we were addicted to. But we've been over 13, almost 13 years. Hi, John. But yeah, like I said, we've been homeless. We've lived in the woods. We've lived in our car. So we've been there, done that. How are you doing, John? Yes, I'm just worried about my husband, guys. That's good. That's good. See, we just got away from the people that kept us in that. We got away from all that. We moved in with his mom and been clean ever since. I mean, there was a time we were homeless and we were clean and sober. My husband, I don't know what's going on with him. Under his belly, he's having really bad cramps. He doesn't know if he's hoping it's not his hernia, his groin hernia. He's hoping it's not his groin hernia. I'm going to have him take that bottle of magnesium citrate tomorrow and drink it. Denise, and see what's going on. When you post that picture on Facebook, on Messenger, Denise, nothing shows up. You gotta have a black picture. Nothing shows up. When you post that picture, Denise, nothing shows up. It's a black picture. Just thought I'd let you know that. When you post it to Facebook Messenger, it's just a black picture. But no, it's my hubby. So I don't know if he's constipated. I don't know if it's his hernia that's bothering him. Because he has a groin hernia, but it hasn't bothered him in years and years and years since we've been together. And on the other side, he's got one, but he's got mesh in that side. He's already had that one taken out. And then he's got the one up here that he had taken out a year ago. And his gallbladder. Hi, Trick Lady. It's my husband. I don't know if he's constipated. I don't know if he's got another hernia. But he's cramping right in here. Right here. Right down here. I know I got a belly. But right in here. And he doesn't know if it's his groin hernia on one side that's bothering him, or if it's constipation or what. He doesn't know. But he can't lift anything heavy. It hurts to lift anything heavy or anything, period. That's why I've been helping him out around the house, lift stuff, because it hurts. Ow, little shit. Sorry. Yeah. Well, I have him drink that in the morning. I'll leave him a note. Yes, he still, no, he had his appendix taken out when he was young. No, that's gone. I still have mine, but he doesn't have his. No, he had his taken out when he was very young. When he was younger. Before we got together. Oh, I know it will. Yeah, he's had his hernia taken out. A year ago this month, he's had his gallbladder taken out. And he had a hernia above his belly button taken out when he had his gallbladder taken out. And he's got a groin hernia on one side. He's got mesh in. And then he's got another one on this side, but it hasn't bothered him. That's why I'm worried if it might be that, might be constipation, or it might be something else. Because he cannot lift anything. It's hard for him to lift anything. I watched him today. He couldn't lift hardly anything today. This is Flash. But that's why I'm worried. Because he's been going through hell with being sick and then having this happen, whatever this is. And then earlier he was having problems because of scar tissue from his operation a year ago. His blood pressure, his sugar's high because he's diabetic, and it's high. His iron is really low, so it's like, And he's waiting on a new tester in the mail for his sugar, because he is diabetic. Type 2. Oh, I understand that, and I will. If he's hurting tomorrow, come here, baby. I've got to come up with some money to get that stuff for your eyes. No, they still got cold, and a couple of them still got a cold in their eyes, and I can't afford the eye stuff, because I can get it at the feed store, but I can't afford it right now. Yeah, I don't know what it is. What's going on with him? Because, like, earlier, last week, his sugar was high, and that paper I showed you, his sugar's high and his iron is low. I know because I'm anemic, so I know all about having iron poor blood. I know all about that stuff. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. Yeah, something in the tea bags or the tea leaves helps it. She's still got a little cold in her eyes. Little bit. My babies. Like I was in Cav 7s, and he was talking about animal shelters and stuff, and don't shop for an animal, adopt one, or give to an animal shelter, like blankets and stuff like that. And I put in the chat that I take care of feral strays and abandoned kitties, and I have for the last 9 years. Because the people in my park would rather have their dogs, which are mostly pit bulls. Most of the people in this park own pits, but they'd rather have their dogs and throw their cats out the door. And where do their cats end up? In my house. Because I can't see an animal go hungry. And they're all healthy. Biggest part of them are healthy. I mean, they might have an eye cold or a little bit of a cold, but nothing major. Like Ambrosia. Ambrosia has been ill for many years. She was just an ill kitty. But most of my kitties, biggest part of my kitties are healthy. There ain't one that's got any kind of diseases or anything like that. They might get a kitty cold from time to time, but that's it. No, not when I'm in Florida and it can't make up its mind whether to be warm or cold. Warm or cold. Well, this whole week is supposed to be cold, so. At night. Supposed to be 60s, 70s during the day, and 50s, and close to 40s. 50s and low 40s at night. And I'm in Florida. But they're well fed. They have plenty of water, plenty of food. They have places to sleep. While it's cold out, I have a heater running, and there's blankets laid across the couch and all over the place. So they'll have something warm to lay on. Yeah, it's 30s and 40s here at night. It's supposed to get down in the 40s by this week at night. Baby. Congratulations. Come on, people. Show our mod guys some love, guys. If you ain't modded up the sharpshooter, show some love. He's the best mod on YouTube. Not to say my other mods aren't dynamite, because you are. But he's the mod god. If you ain't supported up to him, show him some love. Show him some love. Yeah, like tomorrow it's going to be 78 during the day, but it's going to be like 57 at night. Tuesday it's going to get even colder. Wednesday night it's going to be 44. And it's going to be the 40s and 50s at night the rest till next week. 70s during the day, but 40s and 50s at night. And to me, that's cold because my blood's thinned out, and I've been in Florida too long. Because I'm originally from Indiana, but I've been down here most of my life. I'm like 3 away from 1550. The other night when Talk of the Week got me to 1550, well, either that people unsubbed from me or they or YouTube took them away from me. But congratulations, James. Congratulations, brother. Yes. That's sharpshooter is James. $1,700. Oh, I'm trying to make it to 1550, and then I'm going to try and make it to 1600. Yes, yes, it does. Because I grew up until I was, well, we moved back and forth when my dad was alive. We used to move back and forth from here to Indiana when my dad was living. And then finally we stayed down here and moved into the house that was supposed to be mine. It was my dad's mom's house, but she gave it to him for us to live in, for my parents and me to live in. But then it was supposed to be mine, but my dad owed so much money that we had to sell it when he died. And then after he died, we moved back up north and lived with Grandma. You got to quit sneezing near my computer, boy. Sorry, guys. But and yeah, and then we moved back down here right before I turned 17 or 17. Right as I was turning 17. And I've been down here ever since. I've been back to Ohio, Indiana once since then. And that was when I was married to my first husband. Because his parent, he was also from Indiana. And his dad lived up there. And when his dad passed away, we went up there for his funeral. And that's the only time I've ever been in Indiana. I couldn't even afford to go to my mom's funeral when my mom passed away. I couldn't afford the plane ticket. And none of my mom's family would send me a plane ticket. So I never made it. I've never seen my mother's grave in person. Oh, I bet it gets hot here, Wayne. It gets hot here. Believe me. It gets close to 100 in the summer here. And it's not a dry heat, it's a wet hot. It's a wet heat. That's good, Groovy. That's good, Denise. Yeah, it gets hot here. Believe me. Believe me. And I've been in snow. I've been in many blizzards growing up in Indiana, so I know all about snow. I know all about snow. I didn't make it to my mom's. Well, my mom died in the hospital. I was on my way to see her when she passed because my brother and my aunt and the hospital also called me and told me, hey, you need to get over here. Your mom is not going to make it through the morning. And she died as I was going across the bridge here to go to St. Petersburg, Florida, because she was in the hospital at St. Pete, and I lived here we lived in Sefner. And at the time. And his brother called me from the house and to tell me that they called him to talk to me and let me know that she had already passed. Yeah. That's south of me. That's south of where I live. Yeah, the heat here kills you. He wants to move back in the snow. But with all his ailments lately, he doesn't need to be in the snow, in the cold weather. And I know I probably wouldn't be able to handle that cold weather up there. Because he's from Ohio. My husband is. Well, I seen when my mom passed away in 2003, we spent Christmas together. Because she died in January, and we spent Christmas together. Yeah, it's chilly here. It's cold here right now. Hi, Story of Dory. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm worried about my husband, Dory. Yeah, I'm worried about my hubby. He's not. I'm not sure if it's constipation, if it's his hernia acting up, because right under his belly, it's really cramping, really bad, and he doesn't know if it's his hernia acting up or if it's just constipation, or because last week we went to the emergency room and his sugar was high, his iron was low, and he's never had a problem with his iron. Me, on the other hand, yeah, but I don't know what's going on. Good night, Tanya. Thank you for coming in. All right, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. What are you doing, Peanut? Now, when I get ready to leave and go to bed, when I take everything off this table, it's going to be covered in cats. No, that's why if I have to, if I have to take him to the hospital, I'm taking him to Brandon. I'm not taking him back to that hospital. I'm taking him to Brandon. It's a bigger. See, this hospital is just a branch off of St. Joseph's. The main hospital is St. Joe's South. It's a smaller branch of the big hospital, which is way in Tampa. But he had his surgery a year ago in Brandon. So I'm gonna take him there because they detected his hernia last year, and these guys didn't. So we're gonna go and we're gonna. No, it wasn't detected. They said his iron was low because of him giving blood so much. And then I just got a paper. He just got a paper in the mail this past week that his sugar was high, and he is diabetic, and he's waiting on a new tester, so he can't test his blood because the old one doesn't work. And he's waiting on a new tester to come in the mail. Um, I will be. Hi, hon. So, and they tested his blood and everything. I mean, they tested everything, every kind of blood disease you can think of. He doesn't have none of it, and he wasn't bleeding anywhere in his body, anywhere. So he's not bleeding anywhere. So that's not the problem. As like I said, he has a groin hernia that he's had for years and years and years. That's never bothered him, and I'm thinking that might be the problem. Or he might be constipated or something, but he can't lift or pick up anything heavy. It hurts. When he went to bed, he said it felt like cramps. Because he was doubled over and he was holding his belly, under his belly. Because he couldn't even stay up to watch tonight's football game that he wanted to stay up and watch. The Bears game, he wanted to stay up and watch it. He couldn't. He had to go lay down. Yes. Yes. Very true. Very true. You're right, Wilby. You're right. You're right. Because if something doesn't happen between now and the end of the month, most of us won't be getting food stamps. Because they don't have enough to give everybody their stamps. And I'll be one of them. Hey. I live month to month. I got to feed myself, you know. We got to feed her. We got to feed us. Yes, he's had his gallbladder taken out last year. January of last year, he had his gallbladder taken out. Because it wasn't working at all. I got to do my eyebrows again. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Welby. It's going to hurt a lot of people. A lot of people. But yeah, that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about my husband. I'm fine. I'm just worried about him. Now, I will let you know tomorrow night what's going on. That's me, guys. If you hear scratching, that's me. Little one. A little one. Yes, it is, will be. Yes, it is. Yes. Yes. And a lot of people that depend on that. A lot of people that depend on that. I mean, we both live on Social Security, and it's not easy. All right, James, hurry back, hon. Because I also got to feed these guys. My babies. My babies. Because I will not give these babies up. The only thing most of them only know is me and my husband. They don't know anything else. Huh. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. This is Flash. He is getting bigger. Little by little. Little by little. Huh. He's a baby. He's a spoiled brat. He's a spoiled brat. Ain't you? Yeah, I'm a spoiled brat. Yeah, fat belly. That fat belly. Him and Apache both. Hi, Lane Gamer. How you doing? I've got like 4 cats sitting in front of me, or right here on the side. I've got him. I've got Pepper. Pet. I got my horse. I've got my horse. That's my horse, Gizmo. Apache. And Peanut. Yep, Lion King. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. Ain't you, Gizmo? Big baby, ain't you? Yes, he's a big baby. He's my big boy. One of my big boys. He's one of the bigger cats I have. Ain't you? No. Back up. I shouldn't have woke you up. Now you're going to be a pain in my butt. Shouldn't have woke him up. Now he's going to be a pain in my butt. Yeah. He's big. He's big. And when I first got him, he was only this big. He was a kitten. He was this size when I first got him. Him and his sibling. Him, Leo outside, and Isis in the back. One of my Siamese. They're all brother and sister. There was 5 of them, 2 passed. 2 passed away, and I have 3 left. And Leo's a big cat. Isis, she's kind of medium size. She's not as big as her brothers. Love you too, Anita. You have a good night. I will. I promise I will. I will. Oh, off you go. You just rolled off my lap. Go over there and lay down. Yes, I have many. I take care of feral strays and abandoned kitties in my trailer park because people throw them out. I mean, when they move out, they leave them behind. Let them fend for themselves. I've acquired a few. Hang on. I've acquired a few of them. I got to plug my computer in. I've acquired a few of them by people throwing them out because they don't want their cats. Why? I don't know. I'm not sure how much he weighs. I'm not sure how much he weighs, actually, because I don't have a scale. So I'm not really sure how much he weighs. I know he's heavy. I know that much. He's heavy. I'm not sure how much he weighs. Sorry, I missed your comment. I didn't mean to miss it. But I'm not sure how much he weighs, but I know he's heavy. He is heavy. I'm not sure how much he weighs, to be honest. What, Pepper? That's Pepper. Yeah, I don't know really how much he weighs, but I know he's heavy. He's heavier than his brother Leo. I know that much. And he's a little bit bigger than his brother Leo that's outside. Leo's an outside cat. His brother, and Isis, stays in the back bedroom. I figured he weighs about 50. He weighs about that much. He weighs about that much. Hello, Irish. He weighs close to that because I know when we took Morris, my orange cat, to get his shots last year, he weighed about 11 pounds. So I know Gizmo weighs more than Morris. Come on now. Here. Lay over here so you don't unplug my computer. Here. Lay over there. No. Lay over there. Or lay in front of me. Come here. Lay here. I don't want you unplugging my computer again. Hi, Pokey. Hi, stranger. I'm doing good. I'm just worried about my hubby. Darn camera. Webcam. I'm talking about my separate webcam. Yeah, I'm just worried about my hubby. I don't know if he's constipated or if it's a hernia under his belly. I don't know. We're going to find out tomorrow. Because if it doesn't pass, he's going to the hospital. Again. Then move. Lay here. Oh, man. Lame Gamer, you can talk to if you like. Let us know about you. How you're doing and stuff. Yes, I know, Dory, and I thank you. Have an awesome night, Dory. Tell Dory, good night, Dory. Dory's his doggy. Story of Dory is his doggy's name. And you always staring at that wall. I don't know why. Ouch. 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 You got shot in the finger again. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know where everybody's at tonight. What? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I watched that. video earlier. Lou lost his grandpa. Lou Rock lost his dad, lost his grandpa. No, everybody's in Lou Rock's stream. I didn't know he was live. I knew he was live earlier and I missed it, but I didn't know he went back live. But yeah, his grandfather passed away. And he just found out. He passed away on Christmas and he just found out. That's like I said, another one. People are just, I don't know what's going on right now. A lady named Tanya was just in here. She lost her husband recently to cancer. Sherry V lost her husband on New Year's Eve. Another lady that I'm friends with on here, she lost her daughter on Christmas. And then Kevin the Fan lost his son. Now Pokey's Lou Rock's lost a family member. I didn't know Lou Rock was live, guys. I had no idea that he was back live. I knew he was live earlier. So anybody that goes in his stream, please send him my prayers. Tell him he's in my thoughts and my prayers. If anybody's in his stream. And mine. But sending my prayers and my thoughts. My thoughts and prayers, please. From me. He'll know who I am. I know. It's weird. That's why I don't want to lose him. That's why I'm worried. I don't want to lose him. Because then I'd be up to Schitt's Creek. Because I don't make that much money a month. But also because I love him so much. I've already got stuff I want to get him for Valentine's Day. I'm not going to say what, but I've already got everything picked out for him for Valentine's Day next month. Oh. I don't know what I'd do, where I'd be without him. We've been together so long that I don't know what I'd do without him. I know I'd be very tore up. I'd be freaking a basket case. Yes, they are, Pokey, they are. Yeah, if I lost him, I don't know what I'd do, to be honest. To be totally honest, I don't know what I'd do, because we've been together so long. He's part of me. He's part of me. I mean, we butt heads so much it ain't funny, but we love each other. Yeah, circle of life. I don't know why oh, that's probably because the heater is fan circulated. The heater is it's fan circulated, I guess they call it. So that's why the smoke is blowing so fast. Yep. Oh, I gotta see if my great nephew was born yet. So I haven't been on Facebook lately. But I don't know if Lou would see it, but I hope he does. If somebody's in the stream and lets him know that it's from me. Or we call the circle of life. Yes, the circle of life. One dies and one's reborn. It's like me. One or two of my cats die, and I get two cats in the place of the two that passed. No, I haven't had that one pass so far this year. In the new year, I had one pass a couple days ago. But yeah, I'm just worried about my hubby. Very worried about him. I will let everybody know how he's doing tomorrow. By tomorrow night. And if I take him to the hospital, if I have to take him to the hospital, I'll let you guys know on Messenger. Yeah, I know. But I worry because he's been ill a lot lately with one thing or another. Either his blood pressure or not his blood pressure. I don't know why I keep saying his blood pressure. His iron, his sugar, because he's diabetic. His scar tissue from his surgery a year ago. Plus, like I say earlier in the stream, he's got a hernia, a growing hernia, that hasn't bothered him in years. And that might be the cause. I don't know. He could be constipated. That could be another thing. I don't know. But he can't lift anything. If he tries to lift anything that's even slightly heavy, it hurts. So I've been doing the lifting, with the bags of food, the litter, the groceries, all that. But go hiking. I've never done that. I've never went hiking. Neither has he. We've never done that. And there's no mountains around here anyway. Pokey, I swear. Try hiking. We'd have to find a place to hike around here. There's no mountains or hills in Florida, at least in my area. He walks, Mentos. He walks a lot, but yeah, he walks a lot. He takes the dog out all the time. He walks to the mailbox. We go to the store, we walk around the store. I mean, Walmart. The mailbox is way up at the front of the trailer park. Yeah. Thank you. If I would have known he was live, I would have been there. I know how he feels when you lose a loved one, and you can't even be there. Yeah, you can't even be there. I mean, because, like I said, when my dad passed away, I was young. I stayed home. My mom went to the hospital, and he died when she was on her way up to see him in the elevator. But I saw his spirit in my living room that day. His spirit was in my living room that day. The same time that he passed. The time that he passed, he was standing in my living room. Mom didn't do that. I don't know why. But I was on my way to see Mom because I got the message that she was dying. And I was on my way over to see her when she passed. I was in a moving vehicle. So it's like, yeah, my freaking camera doesn't want to work right. One doesn't want to stay stationary. But yep, my dad was standing right in my living room. Yep, I did on my dad. I was 11 years old. I was sitting on the couch in my living room. I don't remember what I was doing, but I was sitting on the couch in our living room in St. Pete, the house I grew up in. Well, partially grew up in. And he was standing in my living room. I remember it as clear as day today. There was a reason why I stayed home from school. I played sick that day, but I was sick, but not as bad as staying home sick, but I was sick. And I turned around, I was doing something, and I looked up, and he was standing there. And it's like, it didn't scare me. Actually, it didn't scare me. It's like, Dad? Hi, April. No, I don't. If he did, he said it in my mind. He said it in here. He didn't say anything out loud. But I think he was there to say goodbye and that he loved me. Because I got a message from one of my dear friends on here of what he was said that day, and he said he was sorry that he wasn't really a dad that he should have been. And that he loved me, and that was to say goodbye. But I also know this also, honey bud. I know he's around me. I know he's one of my spirit family. I know he's my spirit family that's around me. My mom's around me. My oldest brother's around me. Hudson's always here. My brother Hudson, he's always here. in spirit. My oldest brother. Yeah. I got a message. I get messages every once in a while from this certain person that's on YouTube. And she's a dear, sweet sister of mine. She's always in my stream. Usually always. Especially when I'm doing paranormal. But, she gives me spirit messages from my spirit family. And they're always positive messages. How are you doing, April? Hi, Rebecca. Yeah, I have guardians and spirit guides too. Yeah, I have guardians too. I have 2 guardians. I have 2 female guardians. That's the heater blowing the air around. Yeah, I'm worried about my hubby. I don't know if it's constipation. I don't know if it's his hernia bothering him. He's had a lot of ailments lately, and it scares me. It just worries me. It just worries me. His iron's been low, his sugar's been high, and he's diabetic, so it doesn't help for his sugar to be high. Yeah, I know how it is with back pain. Believe me, I know how it is. I have scoliosis of the spine, so my back hurts me constantly. Yes. He's waiting on a new tester. It's supposed to be coming in the mail. Oh, near my spine. Ooh. Ouch, Rebecca. That hurts. Ouch. His spine, the lower part of his back, sits like this, Rebecca. The things sit like this. Down here, they sit like this. His neck, right here, like this. Yes, that's like my husband. My husband's sugar's been crazy. Yeah, his discs. Yep. He just recently found out in the last 3 years that he's diabetic. Last 3 years he's found out he's diabetic. He's type 2. But he's been keeping it under control until lately. But they said that his iron is low, and he's not anemic. He's not an anemic person. I'm the anemic person in the family, in the 2 of us. I've been anemic since I was little. But his iron is low. But they said it's from him giving blood too much, which they say as you get older, your blood doesn't replenish as fast. Hi, Amber. I don't know if it's constipation. I don't know if it's his hernia or down there, because he does have a groin hernia, but it hasn't bothered him in years. He can't lift anything. He can't. Tonight he couldn't even stand up straight. What? Mia, what's the matter, baby? Okay, girl. You're all right. Yeah, I take iron pills every day. Dang, you okay? All right? That's good seeing everybody. I know Lou was live, so I knew, because I wondered where everybody was, and now I know they were all in Lou's stream. And I told somebody to send Lou my prayers and that he's in my prayers and my thoughts, because that's terrible to lose a family member. A lot of people that I know on YouTube have lost people that they love. I mean, there's quite a few people. Yeah, I was going to be in your stream, but I was in John's, so I went with John and I rated you. Oh, I bet. And he couldn't even go down there and be with him. That's okay, Amber. That's fine. That's fine, honey. Nah, I didn't see the twerking. Yeah, I believe that he's messed up over it. I believe that. Because when I lost my mother, I went off the chain when I lost my mom. You can twerk some. I don't know if I can. I'm not going to try it right now. I'll try it some other night. Ooh. Well, see, a year ago today, April, he had a hernia above his belly button, a hiatal hernia, I guess they call it. I don't know. But they took it out. They went and took it out, plus they took his gallbladder out. He's had his appendix out when he was a teenager. He's had one groin hernia taken out when he was young, or younger, before we got together. He's got mesh on that side. And he's got one on this side, but he doesn't know if that's causing it, because it hasn't bothered him since we've been together. So I'm going to see how he feels in the morning, because I'm going to try and get up early with him. Not too early, but early enough. And see how he feels in the morning. Yeah, I get to do my hair. But, yeah. Hello again, Irish. Oh, HSFL was twerking. Oh, I didn't see that part. Oh, I understand. Yeah, he did say Christmas. No, it just started bothering him. It just started bothering him. Hi, Irish. Hi, hon. And his iron, he's never had a problem with his iron until now. Yeah, he's never had a problem with his iron until now. I'm the anemic one. I take iron pills every day. And I have stomach problems too, but I take stuff for that too. Hi, Steve. Yes, hubby's not feeling well, Steve. I don't know if it's his hernia down there or if it's constipation or what. I don't know. But he's going to call his primary tomorrow and see if he can't get an appointment like by the end of this week. And see if he can't get in to see her and see what she says. Steve's Fun Adventures is Mama Cat Simple Life's husband, and they live right around the corner from me. Yes, back pain. He has back problems, and so do I. And I have bursitis in my left hip. Which I'm going to be calling to make another appointment on that because it's starting to hurt again. Not bad yet, but about 2 months ago I had a cortisone shot in my hip. That's how bad it hurt. I will, Steve. Don't work too hard, Steve. Don't work too hard. Thank you, Amber. Yeah, he's going to call his doctor in the morning. His doctor wants him to get a freaking colonoscopy done. But now that he had an EKG done at the hospital the other night when he stayed over. He had the EKG done. He had a CAT scan done from here to here, from his head to his toe. The hell? Tommy! Crazy cat. No, I didn't see the post about Nick. No. So he's going to make an appointment, try to get, because he's supposed to go see her in February, but he's going to try and get in this week. We love you too, Steve. Oh, you're not talking to me. You're talking to Rebecca. Okay. Hey, my cats will eat either one because they'll eat the dog food too. What she doesn't, he puts down a bowl of food for her and makes sure we take her in the room and let her eat by herself so the cats don't eat it. And then when she's done, if there's only a little bit left, he lets the cats eat it. And sometimes I think they'd rather eat the dog food than the cat food. Because we mix her dog food, her dry food with wet food, because that's the only way she'll eat it. is mixed with some dry cat food. Dry cat. Some wet dog food mixed with some dry dog food. That's the only way she'll eat it. Dixie, that's the only way she'll eat it. And if there's only like a little bit left, he'll give it to the cats. And they scarf that down faster than they do their own food. I will. I will. I will, Steve. Oh, okay. So you have your place of business is haunted, Irish. A building at your work is haunted. Yeah, she's a purebred dachshund. So wiener dog. She's a wiener dog. Hang on. Oh, I forgot to take her out for a walk too. I gotta take her out for a walk too. This is Dixie. This is Dixie. Say hi, Dixie. This is my wiener dog. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. I gotta take her out for a walk when I'm done. Off the computer. Misty, get off the computer. Misty looks like Pepper. They're twins. Aww. He might have worked there. Huh. Yeah, that's our Dixie. That's our Dixie. We were going to get her fixed this month, but the place where I take her to get her fixed because I get a voucher because I'm on assistance. So I get it done for $10 instead of 50, 60, 70 bucks. The place where I take her, they're building a new wing onto their building, and that's going to be the surgery center. So they're not really doing surgeries right now. They're just doing shots and stuff. They're just having a shot clinic right now because they're not doing surgeries until this building is done, and they said hopefully February. So I'm gonna get her nails done, her nails clipped, and get her fixed. Because I don't know how to clip her nails, and I don't want to hurt her. I don't know how much it costs really, but the place I go is like their cheap place. It's Animal Coalition of Tampa. And they do cheaper than a vet would. Even if you come in without a voucher, it's cheaper than a vet. But see, I'm on assistance, since I'm on assistance like food stamps and Social Security, I can get a voucher from the county and have it done for $10. And she gets her rabies shot and another shot, and she gets her nails done, and she gets fixed. Yeah. Cats are 13. If I get them fixed through this place, they're $13. But I have a friend, if I want them to do it that way, I have a friend that works for a cat rescue, and they're packed full, so. But she has taken a few of my kittens, a few of the kittens I found, and taken them and got them healthy and got them adopted out. She's friend, and she goes around for like the Humane Society and stuff, and does the trap, neuter, and release. And she's done that with a few of my animals. If you see some of my cats in here with clipped ears, that's because I've had her do them, because I couldn't afford to do them. Like Pet Peanut, he has a clipped ear. I mean, it doesn't hurt them. It lets them know if they get out and the dog catcher or the cat or the pound catches them, they know they're fixed. $2 too much? Come on. I make almost $800 a month. He makes almost $800 a month. Almost. I make a little bit more than he does because I get 2 checks. He only gets one. He gets one on the first. I get one on the first and the third. And Amber. Yeah, I know how you feel. And see, I wouldn't give these animals up for nothing. I've been doing this for 9 years, and I'm not going to give it up now, you know. Especially when I go outside and I find a kitten, I'm going to bring that kitten in the house. That's how I acquired Apache and Flash and Xena. I don't know where Xena's at. But they're my 3 kittens. The rest of them are bigger. But it's a struggle, but I wouldn't give up doing what I do for these kittens and for the world. Huh. Your camper or your pontoon. They might be able to help me. Oh, I understand. That's the government for you, honey, Bubs. That's the government. Yes, I know. I understand completely. And now with what this frickin' president, I'm sorry, but I can't stand him. I'm sorry. I don't mean to get political, and I know YouTube doesn't like that, but I can't stand him. Because he's hurting us. He doesn't realize for this damn wall, he's hurting the rest of us. Now, I haven't worked that much in my life, but I've worked, and I mean, I have paid into my taxes and stuff. Yeah, it's better to adopt than shop. Because here now, the places that do sell dogs, they have to have certificates for every dog, and they have to be certified by the county or the state. Them papers have to be certified by both the county and the state here in Hillsborough County. And the animals that I have adopted, that I've went to the shelter and adopted, I adopted both of them, well, 3 of them. Yeah, look for a good lawyer. Look for a good lawyer. Well, see, I also, and I know I shouldn't be smoking, but it's a hard habit to break. I have emphysema and I have COPD also. And I've had it for like 17 years now. Because mine started out as pleurisy, and then it went into bronchitis. And from there it just progressed. But I don't need, but see, they say that my bottom half of my lungs don't work at all, but my oxygen stays at 98. My oxygen stays at 98, and it's like, be around me sometimes when I'm walking down the street in the heat. See, they make you, and when you walk for your lung doctor, they make you walk in air conditioning. Well, let me walk around the building in the heat one time, or in the freezing cold. Mine have just showed up or given to me or been abandoned. Mine have mostly come from this park. People have left behind, thrown them out because they didn't want them anymore, or they just showed up on my doorstep, or they were given to me. That's how I acquired mine. I've had many a cat show up on my doorstep. I have 2 that I take care of outside because they're outside cats. Have just made their home here. They belonged to somebody else at one time, but they decided to make this, my yard, their home. So I feed them. Hi, Tara. How you doing, hon? Oh, yeah. I've had many of that. There's been neighbors move out behind me or in front of me. In front of me. I've had 2 different neighbors move out in front of me and leave their cats behind. One got out and I've never seen him again. The other one is, I don't see her. Hang on. The other one got somebody abandoned. Where is Robert? Is this one. Move, Mia. This is Robin. She was a tiny kitten when I found her. The neighbor that moved out in front of me about 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, moved out and left her behind. These, a neighbor over there threw out because their dog didn't get along with them. This is Flash. This is one of my kittens. Huh. That's good. Yeah, I would. I would. I would definitely find me a good lawyer. I would definitely. I mean, there's got to be somebody out there that'll help you. That's bull crap, April. That's bull crap. My lawyer that I got, his main office is down South Florida, but he's got an office here in Tampa. And he's one of the lawyers that found out that I was trying. I never called him. He found out I was trying to get disability. And he came to my house and we filled out paperwork. And I seen all the doctors I had to see. I am a little slow at some things, like not adding, subtract, but when it gets to like multiplication or stuff like that. And I have a very, very bad memory because when I was 9 years old, I was hit in the head with a rock. With a hairline fracture and right here, 12 stitches. So my memory's a little shot. Plus, I played a little bit more stupider. I played that I hear voices. You know, I talk to voices. You know, so that's why I get 2 checks. And it took me 6 months. 6 months to get okayed. I didn't even have to go in front of a judge. I filled out all that paperwork. Yeah, very true, honey. Very true, honey bubs. Play Pokemon. No, I'm not a gamer, but I am supported to a lot of gamers, which I'm going to be clearing out here soon. There are a few gamers that I do like to watch, but most of them, no. There are a few of them I am friends with, and they do come into my stream, or I go into theirs. Yeah, there are a few that I watch the game they're playing, but there's not that many games I'm into anymore. I used to be I used to love playing video games, but not anymore. No, that's really sad. That's really sad, April. That's not right at all, hon. That's not right at all. You should already have been on it and been good. That's a bunch of bull crap, April. The heck was that? Did you see that? You have no idea how you got there. Yeah, I like Night Shame. I like Eastad. I watch Noble Gamer Girl, I watch her. I don't usually say anything, but I watch her games. There's another one I watch. Ice Ninja, I watch her because she's cool. There's a couple others, but the rest of them, I mean, I go in and I watch some of the game and then I leave. But those are the main ones I watch. Yes, that's about all you can do and get you a new lawyer, April. Keep getting lawyer after lawyer after lawyer if you have to. Something will happen somewhere. Something will happen somewhere. It's got to. I don't know, but it came right down, and it's like right here. And the only kitty near me is this one, and Peanuts right here. And there's no white cats around me. And it was white, and there's no white cats around me. I've got Shadow over there, which is a black cat. Come here, Shadow. This is my troublemaker. This is my troublemaker. This is Shadow. Mia! Mia! Mia's... That's my troublemaker. He likes to get into everything and anything he can get into. Yes, I love Night Shame. Night Shame, Eastad, Ice Ninja, Noble Girl. And there's a couple others, but other than that, I really don't know. Mr. Trouble. Mr. If there's food around, he's there. Especially. He knows what a microwave is, he knows what the stove is used for, and he knows what a refrigerator is. Yeah, that's me. That's me, Honey Buzz. Just because you popped into my stream doesn't mean that I have to be there to you. I mean, I'm not asking anybody to support me. If you don't like my content, that's fine. You don't like what I do, I understand. I'm not forcing you to be here, you know. I'm not forcing you to come into my stream. I'm not forcing you to support me. All right, no problem, honey buds. Hurry back. I used to have, well, the last game system I had was a PlayStation 2. And I had like Crash Bandicoot, and I had Grand Theft Auto, Vice City. I got to a certain extent and I couldn't figure out how to get any further, so and I had another game, I can't remember the name of it, shit. But, yeah. And then it finally just went, and then I threw it away. I play Kirby. I like to play Mario. I used to love playing Mario. Sonic. I used to love, that was the other game I used to play. Sonic. I used to love playing Sonic. Um, GTA. Yeah, I got to a certain. Welcome back, honey bubs. Um, I had Vice City and I had GTA 5, and I got to a certain extent on GTA 5 and I couldn't figure out how to get further. Vice City, I played it before when I had it before, so I got far, but I couldn't get any further from that. It's like, you know, dang, Shadow, you got a raunchy ass. Super Nintendo. Yeah, I had a regular Nintendo. My last Nintendo was a regular Nintendo. No, no, it was a regular Nintendo. And then I had a PlayStation 2. Now, his grandsons, that's a different story. My husband's grandsons, his one grandson, they have, I mean, his youngest daughter's house is like a 3-bedroom, but it's a big house. Um, big 1-story. And the playroom, they have like, they made this one room is like one big room, and they made part of it their office, and the other part is the kids' playroom. And one part of that playroom has a TV on the wall, and his grandson's PlayStation or game system, Xbox, the new Xbox. And he sits there and plays that constantly. And then his other grandson wanted money for Christmas because they're going to put his parents and everybody that gave him money for Christmas, they're going to get him a game computer. They're going to get him a gaming computer. No, I understand that completely. The last game system I had, I paid $150 for. This is Shadow. You're a rebel? Oh, I run a lot of people over in TTA. I run a lot of people over. Now on Facebook, I play a lot of them games they play on Facebook, like sorry. Some of the little games you play on Facebook, like I play. Hang on. Like bingo, I play the bingo game on the Facebook. Um, there's a couple games I play on Facebook. Oh, dang. I don't have any human babies. I don't have any human babies. I don't have any children of my own. My children are his kids, and his grandkids are my grandkids. He has 2 daughters and 4 grandkids. Huh, baby? My kids are these kids. My kids are these guys. Welcome back, Amber. Oh, man. That's what my friend Tara, my one I call my twin, she's been really having a lot of health issues lately. Um, she says even cigarettes are expensive in Canada. I had 3 miscarriages. One when I was 18, one when I was 20, 21, 22, and one later in my older 20s. And I never knew what they were. I didn't know if they were male or female. No, it's a him. This is a male. He's a male. Mr. Troublemaker. He's all love now, but he's Mr. Troublemaker when there's food around. Ain't it? Little shit. Okay, no problem, Groovy. I'm finna sign off of here anyways, because it's getting close to my bedtime. I should have already been in bed, but I enjoy sitting here and bullshitting. And have 3 children, Kayla, Cameron, and Casey. 2 grandchildren, Kylie, Camden. Sticking with the K's there, huh? Sticking with the K's there. He's not hanging on the back of my chair. I don't know where he's at. Go on, Shadow. I don't know where he's at. He might be in the kitchen. He's not on the back of the chair tonight. He's probably in the kitchen. Because I don't see him out here anywhere. Maggie. Unless he's over in that pile over there somewhere. It's shake prices. It's over $100 or something for unlimited, and they say they turn around and they say, yeah, we're trying to help everybody and cut costs. No, they're not. Not for that. Okay, hang on. I had 1 miscarriage when I was 24. It was 2 pregnancy. I was only 2 weeks pregnant. I understand. Well, my first pregnancy, I didn't even know I was pregnant. I went to the restroom like a normal person, and it was that time of the month, because I was the type of person, I had my period when I was pregnant. I hate to talk about that, but and my boyfriend at the time, which was my fiance at the time, and because we were planning on getting married, and he said, what is this? Because whatever. He goes, what's this? I said, I looked down and it was almost human figure. It was like a little egg or something. I don't know. I about cried myself to sleep that night. And that's what broke us up, was that. And then the second one was because my ex at the time, my boyfriend at the time, punched me in the stomach. When I had my second one, my ex punched me in the stomach. And I didn't even know I was pregnant. Honey Bubs. I read your last comment, honey. I'm sorry to hear, hon. And then my third one, I didn't know I was pregnant either. So after my third one, I figured I wasn't going to carry any kids. So that's when I turned my attention to animals. I've had so many different animals in my life. I mean, I've had snakes, I've had ferrets, I've had cats, dogs. I've even had a raccoon. So I have kids all the way around me now, but they have 4 legs. I have children, but they have 4 legs. And I never knew if they were male or female. So, and when my ex punched me in the stomach, they said I had a pregnancy outside the uterus. I don't know how you can do that. It must have been a tubular pregnancy or whatever. But that's what they said. They said if I wouldn't have gone to the hospital when I did, I could have died. Because I was bleeding so much. Plus, I was on my period for that one. And I know how long my period would last. And it lasted longer than it should have. And I told my husband, the boyfriend at the time, I said, you take me to the freaking hospital. He took me to the hospital and they said I had a freaking miscarriage. And that broke us up because it was his fault. I knew it was his fault. All right, April. Thank you for coming in and hanging out, sis. Much love. Have a peaceful and blessed night. Because I'm going to jump off of here in a minute, too, because I got to get some sleep myself. Yes, yes. Like I said, I know even though mine weren't even able to be told that they were babies, I know they're up there. I know they're up there. I don't know if they were male or female. So, yes, my babies are so sweet. Good night. Good night, April. Have a blessed evening, honey. Yes, because I bled a lot. Because we were arguing and I went to open the door, and when I opened the door, because he was yelling, he had 3 kids of his own from a previous marriage that I was trying to help raise. And he was yelling at his oldest son, and they had the door shut. When I opened the door, he turned around and went, boom, right in the stomach. So, yeah. But I'm happy with my 4-legged kids. I'm very happy with my 4-legged kids. Oh, I know. I don't know if they're with me, but wish I knew if they were boys or girls. I wish I could at least know that. Honey bubs. Yes, very true, Amber. Yes. Well, guys, I'm going to get off of here because it's almost 3 a.m. and I need to get some sleep. I still got to do the litter boxes and take the dog out. Good night. God bless. There goes my camera again. Have an awesome evening. Sleep well. Be safe. Peace, light, and kitties, everybody.